I love talking as an Indian guy. It's just great. Indian cussing is so fun.
It is.
That's the only thing you like
And
about
really
their culture.
the
Damn
trick,
shitter.
That's all you got to say that's good about them, huh?
the trick to Indian cussing is to cuss the wrong way.
No, a lot of them do cuss.
Your mother
like,
shit fuck.
Yeah,
Mother shit on you.
Cuss like they just found out what swear words are.
Yeah,
Like
that's how I used
like
to
a
cuss when
little
I was
kid.
like 8.
Yeah, I love it. But I mean, that's probably true because like a lot of them, obviously not native English speakers, probably did just find out what all the swear words were.
Yeah, true.
So I mean,
I had whenever I did one of my prank calls, I had one of them calling me a little prostitute. It's like, you are a little prostitute.
You should do those again. Those are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, those are fun. You just have to do it. You have to do it kind of early. You have to do it between like 9. I don't know if it's 9 to 5 Eastern time or something like that because you have to. They're only usually doing them when they know that like Americans are up and working or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
You guys ever watch like Kitboga or anybody who just like
Oh
calls
yeah,
them
dude,
and
that
fucks
guy
with
is
them for, like,
hilarious.
dude, it's so good. I
think
love
so.
it. It's so.
Is he the one
funny.
where like he'll do a scam on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always got sunglasses on. He always has like a voice changer and shit. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he did the one with where he pretended to be an old lady.
Yeah,
and he like
bricks their
took
PC.
$500 from them or something.
Yeah, he usually because like he'll take like their it's never like straight cash obviously because then he becomes theft. He'll take like their Amazon gift card or something that they like use this.
Yeah, no, he doesn't just take straight.
I like
he'll
when
brick their
he'll like
PC.
get the gift card and he like tells them that he got it or whatever and it's like some long drawn out scam. Like, dude, I think he has like some people on there for like a couple days.
Really?
And it's like a whole because
Really?
he'll pretend to be like an old woman and like he'll convince them that they're like getting close to like stealing money from them. And like on the last day or whatever, he'll like tell them that he's like going to the store and going to buy a gift card or whatever, and then he'll sit there and spend and they'll be watching him spend the money from the gift card. Oh, that is so funny because they're like, "No, stop!
Oh yeah, I've seen
They're
a
like,
lot of
fucking
clips from
stop!" Just watching him spend like $1,000 and they're fucking screaming at him.
Yeah, I love them. They're so funny. I like that they're like 6-hour streams, so I can just like watch them the whole day while I do some random work.
Oh, he streams that? I didn't know.
Yeah,
I've
he
only seen the
streams it.
videos.
Yeah, they're they've had some issues streaming. There's been some naughty words, but for the most part, I think it's everyone. You know, nobody gives them too much flack at Twitch or anything.
Well, I know
but yeah.
Twitch doesn't like prank calls. You can't prank call on Twitch.
No, I think he falls into like a different category because he's waiting for them to call and then he just fucks with them. He never calls them first. He never just tries to find some random guy in India trying to make a living, even though it's a scummy living.
trying to be a thief.
Yeah. So
you ever watch Jim Browning?
No, I've never watched him.
Oh my God, McNasty, have you?
No.
Is he like
Oh
the
my
same thing?
fucking God, dude. This guy needs to work for the fucking CIA, bro. The shit that he does is absolutely next level.
Really?
Dude, yes. Somehow, he runs like a virtual machine on his computer.
Yeah.
So he'll let like the scammers
let
like
them
get
take
into
over.
his like let them get into the computer and all this stuff. But dude, he did this one, and I think the video was like 2 parts, and they were like 40 minutes long a piece or some shit. But dude, he somehow reversed the connection back into their computer, and he hacked into this like call center CCTV camera system, so he could see into the call center while he was on the phone with them. And he was like, I'm not sure what computer, like what person.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Dude, I'm going to have to send this shit to you guys.
And he'll be looking at like the back of the guy's head.
Yeah, like
in like a cubicle.
Yeah, he'll hack into their webcam so he can see them and shit. But like on this one that he did, he was like, I'm not sure what computer I was at this point. So what I decided to do was start flashing like a green image on the screen so he could see what computer he was at.
See it on the CCTV, yeah.
Yeah, like see it on the security camera in this place. And so he found out what computer he was at. And dude, he does like this crazy shit. Like he did this one where this scammer had their personal details on the screen or like in a file on their computer. Bruh. And he got like some kind of, I don't know how the fuck this guy did this, but he got some program on their computer that it was like a crab or something. and it was like it grabbed onto the image of this guy's like driver's license and was slowly crawling with the driver's license onto this guy's screen. And you can see this guy the whole time like trying to like pull it off and like get it off the screen.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've seen that guy before.
Yeah, he did one. I haven't seen it yet. But he did one where he was like targeting like Amazon scammers specifically, where they were like trying to steal packages from people, and he like would some kind of way, I don't know, I haven't seen the video, but he would get the person that was the scammer that was trying to steal these packages, and the packages would be full of cameras that would be live streaming to his computer so he could see where they were and who they were and get their address. But it was also a glitter bomb.
Oh,
so when
that's
they
like
opened
Mark
it,
Rover shit.
Yeah, like when they opened it, it was like a glitter bomb that went off, but it also like got their address and their face and everything.
Man, that is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but with the stuff in India, they really can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's what he was saying about that call center. Like he figured out where the call center was, like who the boss was, all the employees, their schedules, how much they were getting paid, and like just this fuck shit, dude. Because like these bosses will offer like incentives to the workers based on how many people they scam.
Oh yeah, I do feel bad for the workers because like they're just looking for money. They like really don't care. They're looking out for themselves, and their eyes are just scamming stupid fucking Americans that have too much money.
And I wonder if sometimes if they're even aware of what they're doing. Like I'm sure that there's some people that I think that most of them are, but I feel like there's probably some really just stupid people that like actually think that they work for Microsoft or something.
Yeah.
And don't realize. I don't know, dude. It's just so blatantly obvious what you're doing, but at the same time, I feel bad for.
I'm sure
you
could get gaslit into just doing whatever the fuck, especially like, I don't know. That's like one of those jobs. Even there, they probably just take out of like desperation. I can't imagine that's looked at very highly even there. But it's like if you got kids to feed, it's like yeah, you're gonna take any job, right? And if this scam fucking place is ripping off Americans that you'll never meet in your entire life, and won't have a conscience about seeing them not be able to pay their bills now or whatever. You don't care. You're just like, yeah, I'm feeding my kid or whatever. I don't fucking care. It's like people who like rob convenience stores and shit like that aren't bad people. It's just completely
but I feel like if you're knowledgeable enough to use a computer and use a phone like that, I mean that sounds basic to us, but if you're that good at using a computer, surely you can find another line of work.
Yeah, more than likely, but I mean,
I'm sure it's not that fucking easy to scam people. Like I wouldn't even know where to fucking begin.
No, I wouldn't be able to, but I don't know.
It makes me wonder how many scam centers are there.
A lot.
There seems to be a lot. Like
really?
There is a lot.
Amount.
Yeah. And a lot of them are in India because
well, I don't think their laws give a fuck.
Well, they're supposed to, but I think the Jim Browning guy explains it a little bit. And he obviously reports to the like Indian police like where these call centers are to like try and get them raided because American police, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, no.
So but I think a lot of them are either getting paid off or they just they just don't care enough.
Yeah, there's bigger problems, bigger fish to fry. Yeah, I remember in one of Kitboga's videos, he got access to the dude's webcam and he turned it on, and like he just saw it. He didn't like have remote control. He had remote of the guy's PC and that's about it. He didn't have like CCTV or anything crazy. And he just turned it on. And this guy's just in his living room with like 6 other dudes just sitting there all watching the screen, trying to see if he gets this old lady to give him money. And it's so
I hate when they get predatory though.
Oh yeah,
when they get predatory towards old people, like you have to do this now.
About
you have to do this right now. We're gonna drain your bank account. We're gonna take everything you own.
Oh yeah, that's just fucking garbage. But again, they don't give a fuck. They just out here for the easy money, I assume. Did they that video you watched? Did it say how much they got paid? I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, I think he got into like their spreadsheets and he could see.
I'm sure it's shit money, but like I'm sure it's.
Well, dude,
something.
I'm pretty sure that the bosses, like the ones who run the headquarters that are like pretty much hands off from everything, they're the ones that are like making the most cash from it. but the workers are getting paid like dirt. I mean, I don't think it's too bad. Like I think like the workers might make like $200 a day or like $70 a day or something like that. Yeah, but the boss is making fucking like 10 grand a day or something.
Scams do you have to pull off for that? Like it's hard for me to fathom that many people are getting scammed. Like to me,
I don't know.
that just
I'll
seems
have to show you guys the video because he gets really in depth with it.
That's crazy. Like, do you know
There's
how many
just a lot of
scams you have to pull off
there.
a day to be making like 50 grand a day for the whole call scam? Like, you have to be fucking going monkey mode in there.
Well, I mean, when you have a call center that's
I guess if you have 1,000 people
having
working.
like 100 people.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna link you guys the video. It's so good. For anyone listening or whatever, it's called "Spying on the Scammers," is his video, and there's 4 parts to it, and it is well worth the watch. It's so good. It's so good. Like I don't know how this guy doesn't like work for the fucking CIA or something because that kind of shit is just.
I think I've seen his. I recognize that thumbnail.
Yeah,
I've either seen it or I've seen it recommended.
Being able to do that kind of thing, like getting into their like security cameras and stuff and all that, it's like, dude, how the fuck?
There's so much wild shit you can do with the internet. I just watched a little YouTube documentary. It was like only like 15-20 minutes about the dude who came up with Silk Road, the deep web.
That is very interesting. Dread Pirate Roberts or whatever his name is. Yeah.
Super good video, and it just like explained like the come up and stuff and how he decided to go about it and his thought process while doing it and like the moral things he was willing to let go and the ones he wouldn't. Like he wouldn't put guns on there and stuff. He used to sell guns on it and then like I don't know, freaked out and was like, I can't be selling these, being responsible for murder. But then he'd sell fucking drugs that people would OD on. But like the way they caught him. So I'd recommend watching the whole video. I'm sure if you just Google it, you'll find. I can't remember the title. But they hacked into one of his mods accounts. The CIA did, or the FBI. I can't remember which one it was.
What are you playing right now?
What? Can you hear my keyboard that bad?
Your keyboard's going wild, yeah.
Really? Okay, I'll move my mic further away. I'm sorry, viewers, about my.
Are you playing like Osu or something?
No, I'm playing Maple Story right now. There's a little Destiny update playing. But yeah, so they pretended to hack into one of his mods accounts, and they were like, "Hey, man, can you check this?" I think it was like an audit log or like something like that. Only something an admin would have, and they told him to check it while he was in this Starbucks or something like that.
I thought he was in the library.
It might have been a library. Yeah, it might have been a library.
The reason why they had to do that, right, was
because he had the kill switch on his keyboard.
Yeah, like whenever if he would close his laptop, you couldn't get any proof.
Yeah.
So they had to catch him while he was
his laptop was open.
Yeah.
And was logged in with everything like on. So
yeah, and that's very hard to do.
Yeah, you literally you'd have to ask him basically. But so they pretended to be this person, one of his mods, and as soon as he opened it up to like the admin page, they just fucking ran in there, grabbed the laptop, and just handcuffed him in a little.
Yeah,
library.
they had to like pull him away from the laptop because he knew right when they busted in. I'm pretty sure in the footage you can see him go to like reach to close.
They had a couple that worked for the CIA that were pretending to fight.
A cuckold?
A couple. There was like a couple. There's 2 people, and they're pretending to have an argument. They're pretending to have an argument, so like they got his attention because they were like arguing in the library. So he like looked over at that, and when he looked over at that, that's when they were like trying to boo bop this guy.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty insane story.
That's damn crazy.
There's so much good YouTube content like that, though. I feel like I genuinely feel like there's just an entire part of YouTube that I just have not properly experienced, of like people who make mini docs that are actually like well thought out and they do their research.
Do you watch you should watch Anthony Padilla. You watch him?
Isn't he the one that did an interview with Susan Wojcicki recently?
Yeah, but he does like his entire channel is like, I spent a day with like kidnapping survivors, or I spent a day with people who
really?
Yeah, and some of them are really good. He actually did the reason I found him is because he did a video I think I talked about this on the last podcast, but you weren't here.
Yeah, you did.
He did a video of like I spent a day with faceless YouTubers, and Swagger was on there, and Corpse, and then some other dude.
That's cool.
But yeah, he does a lot of videos like that, and they're usually really good, and they're like really informative, and yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Cool.
I judged him a little too hard, but just off like what I've seen of him on like social media, I was like, this guy probably makes like Zoomer content.
Yeah, no, I actually really like his content. I never even really like watched him or anything. I didn't watch Smosh at all. Didn't really watch like anything about him, but the content he makes now is really good.
I've never watched food battles, bro.
I've never watched a Smosh video in my life.
I've only watched Smosh like semi recently. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to do that like game show thing.
Smosh
you
is
answer
still
questions. It's the Smosh channel, but it's the only original. It's just the other guy, Ian. And then there's like 4 or 5 other people that are part of it, but
I'd be lying if I said I knew who Ian was.
Ian's the other guy of Smosh.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right.
Anthony and Ian, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know Smosh was like 2 guys, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it was Anthony. And then some shit happened, and they got with Machinima, and like after that, like things fucked up. Yeah, and then yeah. But yeah, no, Anthony Padilla's channel now is pretty sick.
Huh.